Are we gonna have to do the complete reset again?
Okay, let me rub the battery on it. Okay, we're rolling.
Sick.
We're not gonna do anything.
Nope.
Even if we have to cut all of this. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to hold it. If you'd like to say something to me. I might be able to get a better cracking video. Like,
Okay, I won't make a stank face again.
Hello? Okay. Shots. Shots. My glass is bigger. Mistakes were made. Three, two, one.
I'm Margot,
And I'm Sierra.
and this is Fire
And Blood.
and Booze.
I always make a stupid face when I say and booze. And I try not to, and it still happens. I thought about it, and I still did it.
I think I'm
Luna.
trying to think. What?
Luna.
I think I'm trying to make it like cool, but
And
I just don't think I can do that.
I mean, I can make it cool, I guess, depending on what you define as cool. But but I still make the same stupid face in every single one.
That's fair.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
So what are we drinking today?
Today, we are drinking the Truly Flavored Vodka Wild Berry flavor.
It's our first time trying it. It's actually quite lovely.
It is very lovely.
It is a weird shade of brown, which I was very nervous about.
Yeah. I imagine mixing this with like a Fresca or like a Starry would be really good.
No, you're so right.
We are also drinking the Jose Cuervo Cocktails Sparkling Palomas.
Palomas. I don't even know what a paloma is, but it's fucking good.
That was way more full than I thought it was. Oops. Also, I'm so sorry we have to hold the mics now. So you get Throne of Glass series bookmarks as mic holders.
I'm actually doing something.
I might have showed you just now.
Oh, you're welcome.
Because I was
for
wiping.
For a Patreon.
Yeah, that is a Patreon specific clip of content.
So what are we doing today, Sierra?
Today we are already rewatched, and going over our thoughts, opinions, our favorite characters, favorite quotes, MVPs, favorite scenes, and behind the scenes and adaptation ratings for House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 2. What's the name of the episode?
The Rogue Prince.
We're so dramatic for no reason.
I have a synopsis. Are you ready for this?
Yes, oh thank God. Because having to do it last time, I was so stressed.
Yeah, we completely forgot to do it last time.
And then I had to voice over, and I was like, oh my God, I have to get this out in one breath. And then I stopped recording, and I was like,
no. Okay, 6 months after the death of Aemma, the queen and Rhaenyra's mother, pressures to remarry Upra on Viserys. Meanwhile, Lord Corlys, the shipmaster, pushes to go to war with the crab feeder at the Stepstones, who are killing the Westerosi and anyone who tries to help. And then you ready for this?
I don't think that was an additional detail that we needed, but go ahead.
What? Really?
Yeah.
No, it sets up the whole next
Pop
few
off.
episodes.
Pop off, queen. Go ahead.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
The next sentence is, Daemon is a petty bitch and Viserys is a passive whore. Do you want me to go into more detail?
I love and hate that at the same time. Please go ahead.
Daemon and Viserys, classic little brother, big brother syndrome. Daemon steals an egg from the where?
The Dragon Mont, maybe?
Yeah.
Is where the dragon
Steals an egg that was Rhaenyra's brother's, And then Viserys is like, let's just talk to him. Let's just talk to him. Like, we can just work it out, even though he's tried that so many times.
I don't think he was quite, let's talk it out. As soon as he heard that, he was like,
no, you're right.
What are we doing,
What
bitches?
are we doing, bitches?
What are we doing about this?
Fair.
And then, of course, you know, we try to offer solutions, and he does what he wants to do.
Also, they named Rhaenyra the princess last time, heir to the throne.
Yes.
And then get mad at her when she tries to actually act on it.
Yeah, tries to do heir duties and learn about how to rule.
They were like, you're a girl, so I don't think you should do this.
Which is really funny next episode, because Otto is like putting her down this entire episode, and then next episode he's like, Rhaenyra is heir. Nothing's gonna change that. Rhaenyra is our heir. She's gonna be our queen.
Mm-hmm.
But this episode he's like putting her down, not letting her do anything. Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. Okay, what do you want to talk about first?
Okay, I have a couple of what ifs.
Oh, fun.
So, okay, I have a couple of, I'll do the notes, like the additional little sidebar notes first. I think it's funny that Viserys hesitates to marry 12-year-old Lena, but impregnates 15-year-old Alicent.
I was thinking the same thing. Like,
Bro,
it's
a minor's
not that
a minor.
much better.
A minor's a minor.
Just because she hangs out with you and seems to enjoy your company, you're gonna change your morals?
Yeah, it's weird. Granted, Lena doesn't look 12.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem similar in age to Alicent, but also in the book, Alicent was older. She's like 17 or 18.
No way. Why do they change? The things they change in this show is weird.
I kind of fucks with it though, because like it adds
It's more of an impact.
Yeah, it adds an extra level of drama that the girls are the same age.
Fair. I still hate it.
I still hate that they're adults and children at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You told me something while we were rewatching the episode that I did not know. He's supposed to be not even 30 yet.
Not even 30. He's like 29 at the time that he
What?
announces his engagement to Alicent.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's much younger because they married young.
Yeah.
So
So
they're
he like
marrying
had
at,
Rhaenyra at like 20.
yeah.
Cool.
After several miscarriages.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they married young and they got to work.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Viserys never tried to teach Rhaenyra how to rule. He just kind of named her heir
He doesn't
and
know how to himself.
no, he doesn't. He just kind of names her heir and that's that.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't ever act on that in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Strong is the realist. The realest motherfucker on that small council.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two what ifs. I thought I had more. What if Viserys had married Lena?
Interesting. Okay. Well, I think an obvious one would probably be like Laenor and Rhaenyra probably wouldn't have been put together either.
You don't think? I don't think they care about how closely related they are.
No, I know, but like their houses were already united, so they probably would have tried to do a different alliance.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that would change everything.
I think it would have gone down almost the same.
You think?
Because I think he still would have had children with her and still had a male heir with her, and that male heir would have been assumed
That's fair.
as the heir to the throne. And if it wasn't Otto usurping Rhaenyra, then it would have been the realm usurping Rhaenyra. Because they would have a male heir.
Do you think, because Lord Corliss's like main point was that it would show the world that they were strong. Do you think that would have happened?
I think it would have been a better show of strength than marrying the Hightowers, but
yeah.
I still think they would have had a male together, and the small council still would have sought to overthrow Rhaenyra.
Fair.
Upon Viserys' death. Spoiler alert.
That was a good one.
Okay, I have another one.
Mm-hmm.
Which this is a domino effect one. What if Otto let Rhaenyra stay in the council meeting instead of sending her off to choose the next Kingsguard, therefore choosing Kristen Cole? Sir Krispy Kreme.
God. Even Damon call him Sir Crispin.
A petty bitch.
A petty bitch. What did Kristen Cole do for the show? I'm trying to think. I know he did stuff, but like, what was the purpose of him like fucking Rhaenyra?
We're getting into spoiler territory, so
I mean, yeah, spoilers stuff.
This entire thing, this rewatch is going to be spoiler filled. So sorry. So if she hadn't chosen Kristen Cole, then after she went off with Daemon in episode 4, she wouldn't have had him there to fuck with at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, Alicent wouldn't have talked to him about the situation. He wouldn't have been like, oh my god, yes, I fucked the princess. And then he wouldn't have a vendetta against her later on when he's like, run off and marry me. And she's like, I'm the princess beach. He wouldn't have had that scorned lover relationship, and he wouldn't have been able to tell Alicent the things that he did. And he wouldn't be on Alicent's side, which is also, spoiler alert for season 2, gonna matter a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was literally trying to think of what that alliance did for the show, but season 2 makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. It will definitely come back later on.
Yeah, don't spoil season 2 for me.
I'm not. TikTok will,
Oh.
but I won't.
No, I will slide right past all that. I don't fuck with spoilers.
Those were my side notes. I do have some adaptation notes.
Okay.
I can go ahead into I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
It adds a lot of non-canon context.
I like
Because it
it.
is told from hundreds of years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. No first person accounts. No second person accounts. It is a very one-sided historical
Yes.
book, which, as we know from actual real life history, is very, very convoluted and not one-sided. We're not going to go into that on this podcast. I gave it a 9 out of 10 for adaptation because it stuck to the main playing points,
Okay.
which was him deciding to marry Alicent, the dragon egg debacle, and him leaving Dragonstone and talking to Corlys, which were really the main the big points.
Mm-hmm.
Masario was actually pregnant in the book.
Yes.
And when he left Dragonstone to go back to his wife, which also the timeline is a little wonky on that one, show versus book. But she went back to the Free Cities and lost the baby along the way. I get why they didn't add that. It would have been a lot of extra filming for something they could cut down on.
It just also shows how petty Damon is, because he is willing to just make up shit just to make people mad.
Yeah, they're doing a lot for Damon, and not in a good way.
Yeah. Was he okay in the book?
He's far more nuanced.
Okay.
Than they're giving him credit for. And some accounts say that Alicent was servicing Viserys and the Old King.
Huh?
Servicing
The Old King.
the king that named Viserys heir.
What?
Because she was, again, she's different ages. She was read books to him in his old age because Otto was hand to
Fucking
the Old King.
Otto!
Fucking
Oh
Otto.
my god!
Yeah. But she was reading books to him, and people thought that she was servicing
Yeah.
him.
Gotcha.
And people also said that she was servicing Viserys before he decided to marry her.
Yeah.
And that she was just a slutty social climber.
What's that tweet?
Oh my god. There was a tweet when episode 2 came out that was about her blue dress with like the straps on the sleeves. I was like, and if you'll notice the hint in her wardrobe of the slats on her sleeves look like rungs of a ladder as the social climbing bitch that she is. Y'all leave her alone. She's a child.
She is a child.
She's a child. Leave her alone.
Child.
I don't love her, but I will defend her. So,
Yeah. Fair.
yeah. Okay. So,
Okay. I have a little side note.
go ahead.
I want to delve into why Rhaenyra is so upset that he was going to marry Alicent.
Do we need to delve into that?
I think so. Like, I want to
How
know.
would you feel if we...
No. It's completely valid that it's her best friend marrying her father. Obviously, like, Alicent lied to Rhaenyra. She
When?
kept, no, not lied, but like, she kept the truth from her.
Yeah.
And I would not want my best friend to marry my dad.
Yeah.
Fair.
Granted.
But was there more?
But was there more?
But was there more?
Listen, George doesn't write a lot of gay characters, and when he does, he kills them off, so...
Whatever.
Probably not.
Whatever. But like, that scene was so good because, first of all, we were talking about it during the episode, but was no one suspicious of why Alicent was there?
Yeah. Nobody questioned why she was in the room until he announced their engagement.
The fact that like Rhaenyra like figured it out like right before he said it. Millie is such a good actor.
The way her face dropped.
Yes,
The way she like
so
glanced
good.
over just deadpans.
Yes.
Oh, love it.
I love it.
We love her. I do have a note about that. I didn't write it down.
Okay.
But I'm so mad that we didn't get that wedding scene because they filmed it. There are pictures of Emily in her wedding dress.
Poop.
I'm so upset that we didn't get that. I might have to buy the series on DVD just to find out if there's a bonus content about it. Because
Just to find out if there's a bonus content? You don't even know?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's anywhere.
They should have the bonus
You would
content
think.
somewhere.
I would hope. And in the book, Rhaenyra like undresses her to send her to her wedding bed. Can you imagine the tension in that scene if we had gotten the wedding, Rhaenyra is there witnessing it and then has to take her best friend to her father's bed?
Oh god.
The drama.
Come on.
Y'all should have left that in. Come on, Emily looked amazing. Be so
Come
for real. Have you
on.
seen those pictures?
No.
Okay. We're gonna do a quick pause. Okay, I'm gonna go show the video. Subscribe if you want that content. If you want to see this and not have to Google it on your own. But there is her hair and headpiece. And then we have her dress. Isn't it stunning? It's so stunning. I'm so mad they cut that out. Okay. Next question.
We haven't talked about the 2 most important scenes in this episode.
Well, we're not talking about scenes.
Okay.
Specifically. I mean, if we don't get to them in like our favorite scene, favorite line
Yeah.
bits. then we
Fair.
will.
My favorite scene, it's both in both.
Who is your MVP for this episode?
I mean, the obvious one is Rhaenyra.
You think? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm trying not to repeat,
Too obvious. Yeah, fair.
and I'm saving her for later.
Okay. Well, mine's Rhaenyra. She was a boss-ass bitch, and she's the only one who knows how to handle Daemon.
Yeah.
And
That
that can handle Daemon. And yeah, I mean, I agree with Daemon. It's kind of fucking hot, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Felt that.
But like, she really is like she's like, y'all named me heir. Y'all aren't letting me do these things. I'm gonna do them anyways.
Yeah.
It was boss ass.
It really was. She really, girl queen pussy bossed her way through this episode.
Really did.
I like making that a verb.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
So,
Who's your MVP?
Allison.
Okay.
Because she spends this whole episode pretty much trying to mend the relationship between Viserys and Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the end of it, she ends up queen. And if that's not a boss bitch move, I don't know what is.
Yes. I mentioned during our rewatch that, like, she's already kind of accepting the role of her mom.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, when they went into the crypt?
Yeah.
Whatever, the sept.
The sept.
And she's trying to make Rhaenyra feel better about her dead mom. It was, like, right after the conversation with Viserys that he can't get through to her and that, like, he just hopes that she's doing well.
Yeah.
Like, and then Sierra mentioned that, like, she's the mom friend.
Yeah, she's the mom friend of their group. Like,
Yeah.
she's always been the one to tamper Rhaenyra's fire.
Yeah.
Because Rhaenyra has just been buck wild her whole life and done whatever she wanted to do. And Alicent has always been the one to, like, bring her back to reality and to Earth.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she would have done that if she didn't have that conversation with Viserys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she still would have tried to help her friend grieve.
Yeah.
Because,
Fair.
like, again, she's been through it. She knows what it's like. She knows what helped her. She's trying to help her friend.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Okay. What is your favorite scene?
Okay, my favorite scene is Rhaenyra and Rhaenys talking in the hallway.
Fair enough.
I mean, an obvious one is when Daemon and Rhaenyra are at Dragonstone. But I love this scene just because it's, like, the details in it and just, like, their sass towards each other because they're, like, so alike.
Yeah, they're really ping-ponging in that scene.
Yes. They understand each other so well.
Yeah.
And, like, I think Rhaenys just, like, sees Rhaenyra in herself.
Yeah.
Or sees herself in Rhaenyra. Yeah, there it is. And just doesn't want her to make the same mistakes. And, like, she's projecting on her that, like, this happened to me, so obviously it's not going to happen for you.
Yeah.
But,
Which
like...
is valid.
Which is valid, but different person, different situation...
Different circumstances.
Different circumstances. I just think it's so, like, detailed and, like, such good writing during that scene.
Yeah.
I loved it. Also, when she said, "Your father is no fool." I mean...
Are we ready for my favorite scene?
Yes.
My favorite scene is the one on the bridge. The
I
one on the
mean,
bridge. The
yeah.
one on the bridge. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Anyhow, my favorite scene is Rhaenyra on the bridge.
Yes.
For obvious reasons.
Yes.
It's hot. It's girl boss bitch.
Girl boss bitch.
That's
Girl
it.
boss pussy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that.
She did that.
I have no notes about that. Because we've already talked about it, and girl, queen, pussy, boss. That's what that scene is.
It's so good. It's so good.
I need you to sit still.
Also, like, whenever Millie speaks High Valyrian, it's just amazing.
Which is so funny to me because, again, I listened to the podcast, and she, in her interview episode, she was like, yeah, I just kind of memorized those lines. I didn't know what they were saying, and sometimes I would say the same thing, and they'd be like, Millie, that was last episode. And she'd be like, oh, fuck. Let me try again. And I just thought that was so funny because that's so relatable, girl.
Yes. That's hilarious. Okay. No, it's just a really good scene. And, like, the dragons. I mean, I just love dragons.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Cyrax coming up through the clouds.
Speaking of, my favorite quote is, sheath your fucking steel. Just
one little lie. But that was your favorite thing the first time too. You laughed so hard. The first time he said that, you laughed so hard.
I don't remember that, but, like, when we just rewatched it, I thought it was so fucking funny. It's just like, they're all so formal and like even like sheath and steel, and then he just adds sheath your fucking steel because he's just so scared of the dragon.
It's really funny.
Yeah, it's when like Damon's dragon comes up and like starts howling at the other guys, and then they all get scared.
Yeah.
Sheath your fucking steel.
Oh, Otto.
It's so good.
You're so out of your league, buddy.
Yeah, he so is. What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is from Rhaenys on the balcony, which is, here's the hard truth that no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne, and your father is no fool. I had to add the second little bit in there, because it's so fucking true. It's so true.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite line, because
it like sets up the whole series, I feel like.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, Shonker. You're bad. You gotta stay with me. Say hello. Oh. I hope we got that lick.
34-22. Okay, elaborate on more of the quote, if you will.
I just think it's so... Okay, goodbye. Toodaloo. Jesus, child. I think it sets up the series in such a... Tiny dog, come here. It sets up the series in such a way, and also it's like her old traumas, like, she tried so hard.
Yeah.
She was this close, and then they just yanked it out from under her because she's a woman.
Also, she like...
Come on.
She's also implying that Viserys is
That Viserys knows it's not gonna work.
Well, that they put the realm to the torch. That he's the torch to the realm.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, but then she also says your father is no fool. So I don't know.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch. I don't think she necessarily means Viserys, but I do think that she means that Viserys is well aware of that, and still chose to name her heir, knowing that it was going to cause her strife in the future, because he knew that it was not going to go down easy.
But like, let's discuss why he would do that.
He didn't have another choice. I don't think at the time he did it out of, love and faith. I think he didn't have another choice, and the realm needed something.
Okay.
Because the queen and the heir had just died 24 hours within each other, and they needed something to believe in.
Yeah.
Son, I'm really trying here.
This is now you know how I feel.
Okay. Oh my god. You're doing a lot, bud. Gotta turn to my good side.
So yeah. Do you have anything more to say?
My one behind the scenes fun fact is the bridge scene is a real bridge. They used the real bridge in Game of Thrones because it was a wide shot of them walking up, so they could use like drone shots for that. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think they did. But for this episode, they used the 360 screens.
Cool.
To shoot it.
What scene in Game of Thrones was it from?
When Daenerys gets to Dragonstone in like season 7, episode 1.
Ooh.
Like when she walks up to the castle for the first time, which is such a good episode.
I think we're on that. Okay, well, see us next week for episode 3.
Episode 3.
Exciting. I'll have more behind the scenes.
The episode name is, I do have this one, is the first of his name.
Or second of his name. I'm looking at it right here.
Name. Oh my god. Jesus, he's not the first.
Okay, bye!
Damn.
God.
You
fucked it up.
I really did. I thought I had it. And I did
so confidently, and I was like,
but I'm looking at it though.
right now.
It is in fact not that.